What's going on, Dividend team? This is Phil with Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to go over our dividend portfolio, give you a little intake on how the portfolio is doing and on the overall market. In my opinion, of course, this is not financial advice, but if you guys are hyped for this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out the channel, and I do appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. We post here at least once per week, and you get exclusive look into my dividend portfolio. But with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So on Friday, we were down about 1.5%, almost $600, a little over $600, including after hours. Past week, we are up about 0.73%, about almost $300. Past month, we are up about $873, which is about 2.3%. Past 3 months, how are we looking? We're up about $15. And year to date, we are up about $1,100, which is about 3%. Now, this may not be in line with the overall market, but that is because I do trade some options in this account as well. As you can see here, we have 2 SPY puts for $412 strike price that expires next Friday. I believe it's February 10th. We're going to go over later in this video. We're going to pull up the charts and show you exactly why I bought these puts and where I think they are going to be heading. But let's move on to my other options. So I did have to buy back some options because my covered calls that I sold were about to get exercise, so I wanted to make sure that didn't happen, so I had to manage them. But my cash secure put that I had on Amazon did expire worthless, so I got $8,700 back from that. So I gained $40, I think, in the past week from that, but I did have to shell out a bit. But we'll go over that when we get to the portfolio. So just a couple shout outs here I want to give to Apple. Apple had an amazing day on Friday, amazing last week. Apple's currently sitting at around, I think it's going to be at around $150 a share. Once this loads up, we will see the exact price of what it's sitting at. But Apple has been going on a complete tear lately, and it has really helped my portfolio, and I bought about 10 more shares of Apple. So Apple's sitting at $154. I bought 10 more shares of Apple at around $128. In the past week, Apple is up about 6.5%, which is just about $9.50. So pretty good there. It's pretty epic for Apple to be up that much. And just take a look at this chart. Every time Apple gets sold down to the lows here, it bounces right back. So I was able to get more shares near the bottom here. The bottom was around 125. I was able to get my shares at around 128. So very happy with that. My average cost is $145.82. I now own over 33 shares of Apple, and it's about 17.34% of my portfolio. I am up about almost 6% on the position, which is about $286. Very happy with my Apple position there. I am going to try to get this to 100 shares at some point. It's going to be a while, but I will get there. Another one I wanted to shout out is Starbucks. So Starbucks has been really on a tear lately. My average cost for Starbucks is $88.15. I own just over 30 shares of Starbucks. It's almost 11% of my portfolio. And Starbucks, I am up almost $500, which is about 18.32%. In the past year, Starbucks is up about 9%. But let's take a look. In the past week, Starbucks here is up, I believe they're up pretty, well, they're actually down in the past week about 3.6%. But let's go over to the past month. They are definitely going to be up. They were up quite a bit. At one point, they were up over 6%, but they kind of came down. They had some earnings, which were not the best. So there was some bad guidance with their earnings, so their price came down a bit. But it's currently sitting at $104, so I'm not looking to add any more. I am up nice 18% on the portfolio. But that's going to about wrap it up for my shout outs. Now let's hop over to the spreadsheet and take a look at how it's doing. So we are down just about 3%. So we are down under $1,000 now, which is really awesome to see. Dividend yield is sitting at 4.97% and yield on cost at 4.81%. I am receiving about $1,453 in annual dividend income, which translates to $121 monthly, almost $28 weekly, and almost $4 daily. So we're definitely going to hopefully get that up a bit. Let's go down to my options. So for the month of January, I made $82. See the selling covered calls or with my cash secured puts. Now I was up. If you watched my last video, I wanted to get it to $150, and we would have gotten there. But the problem was I had to buy back some my covered calls from Ford and from Intel. So I had to buy those back because the market was just pumping. So I had to buy those back, and it cost me, I believe, around $65 to buy those two back. So it kind of came down a little bit, but $82 for my first month in 2023 selling covered calls and my cash secured puts. I'm pretty happy with that there. We'll see how we can do, what we can do for this week and for the month of February as well. But now we're going to go over to the chart. So let's go take a look at SPY. So I have it pulled up here. So I have this line drawn, a line of resistance drawn at 416.80. Where did I get this line from? So we can see here that this was from Thursday. This was the high on Thursday. Or this is where it closed rather on Thursday. And we go all the way over to here, and we see a nice double top here. And this is from back in August. So August 25th and August 26th, they formed a nice double top. We see a nice support here on August 19th, which then it broke down. There was a breakaway gap there. And we see it hovering around there, a little bit of a support. So that's where I got that line from. And the reason I took my puts is because we have this first of all, we have a gap here. Gaps tend to fill most of the time. Hopefully this one fills. But the reason I bought the put mostly was because we had a lot of buying pressure all the way up until this resistance again on Friday. And then this just came crashing down. That's a very, very bearish candle there, especially on a daily time frame. The volume here is a lot of green volume. So that could be my only thing that's weighing against me. But I think we come down a little bit and we do pull back a little bit. The market has been on quite a run lately. So I do think we are going to be in for a bit of a pullback. Now let's just take a look at longer term here. So this is what the markets look like right now. High $472.32, all-time highs, right? Coming all the way down, we're sitting at $412. Now, has anything really been solved? Is inflation finished? No, it's not. But we got some bullish news on the Fed hike, the rate hike, just about 0.25%, and Jerome Powell said some good things about the Fed maybe coming to a slowdown with these rate hikes. But with everything going on with China right now, with the tensions, I'm not going to get into politics here, but I do just take that as a bearish sign, which was the reason that I bought my two puts on Friday, which I am down currently about $43 on. But I do think these will pay pretty well. I will have a tight stop loss on them, but I do tend and hope that these will pay pretty well, but we will see how they do tomorrow. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. We post here at least once per week. Let me know how your portfolio is doing. Let me know what you think of my portfolio, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.